Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome back to my science class for the grade 7. In the previous video we started lesson number 3, fiber to fabric. In this lesson you have studied about the animal fiber wool and the process of making fabric from the fiber of wool. In today's video we will study about silk and life history of silk moth. Silk fibers are also animal fibers. Silkworms spin the silk fibers. The rearing of silkworms for obtaining silk is called sericulture. Okay students, sericulture is actually the rearing of silkworms. Before we discuss the process of obtaining silk, it is necessary to know the interesting life history of the silk moth. So let's see the life history of silk moth. The female silk moth lays eggs from which it hatch larvae which are called caterpillars or silkworms. They grow in size, and when the caterpillar is ready to enter the next stage of its life history, it is called pupa. It first weaves a net to hold itself, then it swings its head from side to side in the form of figure of 8. During these movements of the head, the caterpillar secretes fiber made of a protein which hardens on exposure to air and becomes silk fiber. Soon the caterpillar completely covers itself by silk fibers and turns into pupa. This covering is known as cocoon. The further development of the pupa into moth continues inside the cocoon. Silk fibers are used for weaving silk cloth. Can you imagine students that the soft silk yarn is as strong as a comparable thread of steel? Yes, really. The silk yarn means thread is obtained from the cocoon of the silk moth. There is a variety of silk moths which look very different from one another, and the silk yarn they yield is different in texture. In texture means in the coarse, in the touch, it can be smooth and shiny. Thus, tussar silk, munga silk, kosa silk, etc. These are the varieties of silk. These varieties are obtained from cocoons spun by different types of moths. The most common silk moth is the mulberry silk moth. The silk fiber from the cocoon of this moth is soft, lustrous and elastic and can be dyed in beautiful colors. Sericulture or culture of silkworms is a very old occupation in India. India produces plenty of silk on a commercial scale. So dear students, here is an activity for you. Collect pieces of silk cloth of various types and paste them in your notebook. You can find them in a tailor shop among the cut pieces, and take the help of any elder to identify the types of silk such as mulberry silk, tussar silk, eri silk, munga silk, etc. Compare the texture of these silks with that of the artificial silk pieces which contain synthetic fibers. So students, that's it for today's class. In the next video we will see rearing of silkworms and processing of silk from cocoon. Till then, take care, goodbye and thanks for watching.